Hi Positive Readers, it's Positive Writer today with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Season 3 of 13 Reasons Why. I finished it a day ago, and it just came out like last Friday, and I just finished it, and I'm so excited to be talking about it today with you guys. Just like a review slash recap of the season, and I'm actually not going to spoil anything because I want people to be able to watch it that haven't finished it and just kind of want my thoughts cut and dry without any spoilers, and people who have finished it to just kind of have more insight into my thoughts so that it's like for everyone, not just people who have seen it already. So without further ado, I have like a template here that I am going to use every time I review slash recap a TV show. And the first thing is favorite episode of the season and why. And then it's the characters and how they developed, and then a favorite character and a least favorite character, how interested I was in it, and then the soundtrack. So those are some points we're going to be hitting today. And I'm just going to be getting to this in a second, right now actually. So first off, we're just going to recap a little bit. This was the third season. If you haven't seen season 1 or 2, this is low-key going to spoil those for you, but not the third one because, as I said, I'm not going to spoil anything. But basically this show is about a girl named Hannah Baker who killed herself and then made 13 tapes for the people. Every single person on the tape is somebody who is the cause of her committing suicide or whatever, or a reason why she did, with the exception of one. And basically it's just every single episode. There were 13 episodes in every season, but the first season where every episode was like a tape and everybody basically had to deal with the consequences of knowing that they had caused this girl to commit suicide and all this stuff. That was the first season. The second season, it was okay. You know, like I watched it, I enjoyed it, whatever. The second season was about basically the lies that Hannah did tell, because she definitely did not tell the whole truth in some instances. The stories that came out that were like from other people's points of views as far as what happened in the tapes. Stuff like that, and I really found it interesting because I love when stuff comes out like that, like little tea, you know, like the truth comes out type thing, like everything is not what it seemed or whatever. I really enjoyed that. And it was really nice and wholesome, and I cried a lot, and it was sad, but it was beautiful, and I loved the second season. Now the third season I was super excited for, because first off, I've been waiting for like more than a year for it. Second off, I love mysteries, and they marketed this series, if you watch the trailer, it's a mystery because Bryce Walker is now dead and they're trying to find out who freaking did it. And I was just like so interested in this already because I love these characters so much, and the storylines keep getting better and better, and now it's like killed somebody. Like, I just was so excited for this, and it did not disappoint. I loved it so much. 10 out of 10. My favorite season so far, and I love it, and I'm excited for the fourth one. So now we're going to get into the prompts that I have here, and say my favorite episode and why. The first prompt, obviously, like I just said, and my favorite episode of the season was 3x13, aka the last episode of the season, and why is because I just really, in short, loved it. Like, I have other episodes that I really enjoyed, that I did document my enjoyment of, but this one was just really hit me or whatever, because it was like the longest episode, and also just summed up how much I love this show so much, and why I love the characters and their dynamics and their relationships and everything like that. It really just touched me, you know, like, and everything came full circle, and you just was so good. You understood what was going on, and it was just like beautiful. I loved it. I love the characters. I love the friendships. I love just everything, the dynamics of the characters and the mystery aspect and the suspense and stuff. Everything just like not really crashed and burned, but like it was the climax of the series, of the season, and it was just beautifully done. I really loved it myself. I really thought it was amazing, and I cried a lot, and I'm so excited for the fourth season, and I just freaking love the show. So, the next prompt on this list is characters, how they developed, least favorite and favorite, and without spoiling anything, I guess I'll just go down the line of like main characters, the characters that mean the most to the story, and kind of just how I feel like they developed, or how they developed to me. That's what I'm going to say. Like, instead of how they developed, because I kind of have to spoil them, is how they developed in my heart, and from the first season to now, because that sounds actually like a pretty good idea. So the first character I'm going to be talking about is Clay Jensen. He's kind of like the main character or whatever. From the beginning, he was the main character. In the first season, he was kind of just like whatever, like aloof or whatever. I didn't like him because, you know, he was like not shitty like the rest of the characters. So I was like, yay, Clay, he's cool. So he was already like one of my favorite characters from the beginning. In the second season, I liked him even more because it was like I really sympathized with him and stuff. And then the next season was this one, and I think that he grew as a character a lot, and I really enjoyed him a lot. In this season, he is a great character, and I really find him really interesting, and I think he is always going to be one of my favorite characters. I always find myself sympathizing with him and wanting him to have happiness. The next character I'll talk about is Justin Foley. From the first season, he was like random, low-key generic, annoying. I didn't really like him. In the second season, no, but he, did he get better? I feel like he got a little better. Like, I don't really remember the first season. But anyway, the second season, I liked him a lot more because, he like was trying to get better and stuff about different stuff that was going on with his life, and I just like really liked him. He was like nice then, and he was cool, and it was not like he was just random high school jock boy or whatever. So he had depth to him now, and I really enjoyed him. And then this season, the depth got even deeper, and I really enjoyed his character in this season. He was one of my favorites for sure. Yeah, just an amazing character. I really like him. The next character I'm going to be talking about is Jessica Davis. The first season, she was kind of just there. I really felt about her about certain things that happened, but on the other hand, as a human being, she kind of was shitty at times. The second season, she was definitely way better, and I really liked her in that one because, like, I don't know, she was just like better. I really enjoyed her, and you know, I definitely enjoyed her the most in this season. She is my wife. I want her to marry me, like right now. I love her so much. I think she is an amazing character. She is so strong. I love her to death. I love her. That's just, so she basically got better every season. Now she's my favorite character, so there is that. Loki just spoiled one of the other prompts, but it's fine, whatever. The next character I'll talk about is Tyler Down. In the first season, he kind of was just weirdo, freaking photographer boy or whatever, and you know, it was nothing there really. He was bullied a lot and stuff, so I sympathized with him for that, but other than that, he was kind of just weird. The second season, I really felt bad for him, and I liked him a lot more because, like, he was going through some mess, and I really liked him. I wanted him to be happy. Third season, loved his character a lot. He probably developed the most next to Jessica in my heart and on the show, and I really am so proud of him, and I really enjoy his character a lot. The next character I'll talk about is Alex Standall. In the first season, I think he was like weird and stuff, but he wasn't like a bad character. I did always think I liked him. And then the second season, I pretty sure I liked him too. Like, he's kind of one of those characters that kind of is like not flat, but stays the same a lot of the series. He doesn't really change that much. Yeah, some stuff happened to him in the second season, which was low-key the first, but we didn't really know about it in the first one, that I did feel bad for him for, and I really wanted him to be better and stuff, and he's great. I love his character. He's pretty cool. I'm trying to think of another character to talk about. Zach Dempsey. He was always kind of just a random character. He's kind of relevant in this season, at least to me, and I kind of just felt like he was blah, you know, whatever. In the first season, he was like rude and shit, and in the second season he found out he wasn't as rude, so I probably liked him the most in the second season, which is the first as far as his characters go, because either I like you more or I hate you as it goes along, and for him I was kind of just, I loved him the most in that season. This season he was just like whatever. The next one we're going to talk about, I guess I'll talk about Bryce Walker. He's low-key important. He's really important. He's shitty, but he's definitely important, and his character obviously ain't shit. We already know this. In the first season, ain't shit. Second season, shitty. In the third season, you gotta watch it for yourself, but I think that he did definitely develop. I'm not gonna tell you like what happened or nothing, but just watch it and see it for yourself, whatever, you know, like, I feel like he's definitely an in-depth character, very interesting to watch. The next character, I guess the last one I'll talk about, I can't really think of anybody else right now. Like, there was a new character this season, and like, her name is Ani, and I kind of liked her. I flip-flopped between hating her and liking her, so at the end, I kind of just like, okay, like, you're cool, I guess, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna, whatever, I'm not like gonna hate on her like the rest of the internet, because like, why? She's not that bad. But at the same time, I did get mad at her a lot of times, so she's kind of just bleh for me. We'll see if she's in the fourth season, and if she gets any better or worse. That's like the whole main squad. I hope I didn't forget anybody, because that's kind of shitty. But, and I guess the last character I'll talk about is fucking Monty Montgomery, whatever his name is. I hate him. He was going to my next prompt, I'm pretty sure, is my least favorite character. I can't stand him. I literally, like, will fight him if I knew him in real life. Yeah, he's just really shitty. I never liked him, ever, and he's not even interesting. He's just stupid and dumb, and I hate him. So that's really nice. So yeah, I just kind of roasted everybody. Anyway, on to the next prompt. How interested I was. I was super, super interested. In the first episode, I was watching it and I was just like, this is gonna be it. Because how it ended was just suspenseful as hell, and it was just like, I knew it. I knew this was gonna be my favorite season. I just knew it from that episode. The second it ended, I was like, gotta go. I binged it in the course of like a morning and then into the next day, and it was just so freaking good. It was, I haven't been that interested in a TV show in a while. I cried a lot, laughed a lot. It was super interesting. The storylines were so intricate and complex. The characters were so interesting and complex. You never really know what's going on, or who did what, or what's going on at the time, or like who did what. It's just like, I keep saying the same thing low-key, but like it was like a low-key classic whodunit, and that's basically what you keep wondering, who done it, who done what, because there was so many things other than just the main conflict, the main like mystery. It was a whole bunch of little mysteries along the way, and you had to figure out, like, it was so good, and it was perfect. It came at the perfect time because I've been reading a lot of thriller books lately and trying to find out their mysteries, and then having an entire TV show season of mysteries with characters I already know and love. It was just like really, really interesting to watch. I'm not even gonna like lie. It was really fun. I really enjoyed myself, and 10 out of 10 was definitely very interested. And the last thing is soundtrack, and I'm looking for the soundtrack right now because I forgot the song name. That was my favorite, but it was in the last episode. I love the soundtrack of this show, and I'm going to look for some of the songs in the episode 1 and episode 2 were my favorite songs, and then like it was sprinkled along the rest of the season, songs I also liked. But my favorite one was one of the last songs played on the show. Let me see if I can find it. Still Want to Be Here was a really good one, but I'm pretty sure well, you would have thought I would have looked up the song already, but I don't remember what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I have to listen to like every single song in that last episode to really know. But anyway, I love the soundtrack. It was amazing. I always like the soundtracks from the seasons. Last year was like Lovely was one of the ones I really enjoyed. And then the first season was The Night We Met and Into the Black by Carol Maddox, I think. I love the soundtrack from this series, and I am excited for the last season, season 4. So I hope you enjoyed the season as much as I did. I hope you understand that this show really is important, and I think it's beautiful, and it really sheds light on a lot of things that a lot of TV shows kind of like sugarcoat or like gloss over. I think it's very realistic, and I think it's beautiful, and it shows like humanity, and especially this season was like just humanity, human interaction, like human emotions, stuff like that. I think it was just like really deep, and I loved it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you later with another one. Bye.